Hello, my name is Kathy, and I work at the Columbus Public Library. Today I'm going to be talking to you about one of our many online electronic resources that you can use for research in doing a school paper or a college paper, or if you're writing an article about a certain topic. To get to our online resources, you need to go to our homepage. And to get to our homepage, you go to www.cvlga.org. That's Charlie Victor Larry George Albert.org, cvlga.org. And once you put that into the URL or address bar and click on the search button or hit the enter button, it will take you to our homepage, which looks like this. This is our homepage. It gives you information on what is going on at the library, our reopening plan that we have available now, curbside service for you to check books out, and we're doing virtual programming. But today I'm going to show you how to use a database in order to do research. And to get to any of our electronic databases, there are a couple of ways. I'm going to show you how to use the gray toolbar up at the top here underneath our logo to get to a database. There's a number of different ways. I'm just going to show you the easiest way, which is clicking on Resources A to Z. And this is all of our electronic resources A to Z, and you'll just scroll down to S because we're going to be doing what's called Salem Press. And this is a collection of ebooks covering a variety of topics that include history, politics, social justice, science, business, health, and more. Many of these are primary source documents and are included in the collection. And I'll show you some of those documents. So click on Salem Press to open it up. Now, you are going to get a login screen where you'll need to log into the collection. So you're going to grab your library card. It can be either the key fob, which was given to you when you got the regular size credit card type card, and both will have underneath the barcode the library card number, which is 12 digits long. Now you're thinking to yourself, oh, I don't have a library card. I can't use the resource. Yes, you can. We have what is called an e-card. And what you'll do is you'll go to the home page, and in the center of the page, you'll see a scrolling menu. When you see the blue box come up that says e-card, just click in that box and it'll open up the instructions in the application to get an e-card. Now, and the e-card will then allow you to use any of our online electronic resources, including this one. So what you'll do to get into the Salem Press is you'll click on library card number, and you'll just put in the library card number real quick and click on sign in. Now this is just the general database you're signed into. There is a way that if you want to put items into a folder or anything like that, that you can do an account, and you just click register now. And by registering as a user, you can save articles, take notes on the articles, save your searches and citations for easy access in the library, or you can do this from home. You can save materials and access them by clicking on the My Folder link. And all you do is just put in your first name, your email, create a password, create another, confirm the password, and click register. And I already have an account. So since I don't remember my password, I'm not going to get into my account. But creating an account will allow you to do a number of things, mainly saving the articles, so that you can go back to look at them if you're doing a paper. So this is what is available on the Salem Press Gray House Publishing Reference Shelf database. You can get 24/7 access from anywhere within the library, at home. If you're at school, you can get this at school. And it is a number of different topics. They have some current free content, and this is usually about current events. So we have pandemics, and if you click on it, this will give you the table of contents, and then it goes through the various pandemics that have happened throughout history. So say you want to know who Mary Mallon was. Click on Mary Mallon. It opens up the article and gives you a autobiography on Mary Mallon, and she was the one that was actually known as Typhoid Mary. Also gives you ideas of further reading, and the most important thing is this gives you how to cite the article. So the MLA style, the APA style, the Chicago style. So whatever style your teacher wants, here's exactly how to cite it and the format you need to cite it. Okay, I'm going to go back to the home page by clicking home. And then the other one that they have for current events is civil disobedience and social justice, nationalism, populism, violent demonstrations, and race relations. So they will always have a current event, which they will start with, and this short articles on the event, a table of contents that shows you what's within that current event and how you can cite it. Now, going down to the main database, you can see again that there are a number of different topics. We've got the Civil Rights Movement. Click on that, and again, it gives you a complete table of contents like you're reading a book. And you can click on whatever subject you want, and it'll give you that chapter on the web page like you're again reading a book. Or you can search within this title. So we're going to put in title and put in George Washington Carver to see if we get anything. And we didn't really get anything on him. So let's hit search and see what we can do. Let's put in George Washington. Now you can search on the exact phrase, has all of the words, has any of the words, has none of the words. So we're going to put has any of the words. We want full text, and we're going to search. And these are the results that come up when you put George Washington in. We've got a letter from George Washington to Martha Washington. You can click on that, open it up. It will highlight in yellow the search terms. So anything that has George Washington or Washington in it will be highlighted in yellow. It tells you the book that it comes from. If you have an account, you can save it, you can print it, you can email it, or save it to the Google Drive. So it starts with a brief background, an overview of Washington and Martha Washington, the defining moment, meaning why did George Washington have to write a letter to Martha Washington, and then a biography of the author, who was George Washington, and then the document. Now the document itself could be considered a primary document because it was a letter from Washington to his wife Martha. And then a glossary of terms, or actually these are more like a dictionary because these will give you the definition, an analysis of the document, the themes, a biography, additional reading, and if you're a teacher, it gives you lessons plans and then how to cite it. So this is what you can do as a search. You can search from the home page. You can do an advanced search. And by advanced search, you can click on, say, let's do defining documents in American history, civil rights, and put in race relations. And we're going to search on, has any of the words full text search. And this is what comes up. And this is all types of racial relations, it looks like. Here's a presidential address on the civil rights. This was President John F. Kennedy. Here's Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. So anything that is civil rights will come up if you put in a search term of civil rights. So let's head back and let's do defining documents, environment, and then let's do GLL, global warming, in title, as any other word, and search. Nothing. Okay, so we're going to do a new search. Advanced search. And let's do EPA has any of the words in the title and search. And we get nothing. So when you do a search, it looks like you've got to be specific and you've got to do a topic that's within the book that is online. There are a number of different ones. We've got defining documents in the American Revolution, in American history, civil rights, dissident and protest. Click on that, and this gives you everything from the colonies to nation. Click on that. It gives you a short essay on how we became a nation through dissidence and protest of the British government and their policies. Here's one, Petition against the Excise tax by inhabitants of Western Pennsylvania. This is probably what they would consider the whiskey tax, the tax on liquor. And again, here's the document. And there's a glossary explaining some of the terms within the document. An analysis of the document. This will give you why the document was written, who wrote it, and how it was written. The themes within the document, and again, additional readings in a bibliography and citations, how to cite the document. So this is what is available in the Salem Press. These are full text ebooks that you can use in full format, though you probably would not use them. You would probably go through the table of contents or search on, say, can't think of anything off the top of my head. Let's see. Slavery and let's just say Britain, and I didn't spell that right. All right, so here we have a history of slavery, the 12 Years a Slave narrative of Solomon Northup, debate in the Constitutional Convention over the slave trade, letters exchanged between Benjamin Banneker and Thomas Jefferson, And again, if you click on it, this gives you a summary overview about what the correspondence were, the defining moment, and basically it was his letters to Thomas Jefferson trying to end the institution of slavery within the United States. Who Benjamin Banneker was: he was a writer, activist, American scientist. He did invent a number of things. He had a number of patents that he filed, and the documents, which are, of course, the letters. So the letter from Benjamin Banneker and the reply from Thomas Jefferson. An analysis of the letters, what the themes were within the letters, and finally additional reading. Now, with the additional reading, if you find you want to check out some of these books, but we don't have them, you can get the books off what's called Interlibrary Loan, which is basically getting a book from another library. However, you do need to put the Interlibrary Loan request in plenty of time, because it does take, depending on where our Interlibrary Loan librarian can get the books from, it does take anywhere from 2 weeks to 10 days, sometimes longer. Or 10 days to 2 weeks, sometimes longer. Now, I'm going to head back home. So this is what you have to do to use the Salem Press. There are a number of different ways. You can click on one of the resources and look at the table of contents. Just scroll through the table of contents. See if anything catches your eye that might be related to a paper you're doing. Or you can search within the document. And so let's just do land law, see if we get anything. We'll do has all the words, full text. Well, since this is, we'll do full text and search, or do citation. And these are all of the articles that will have land laws in them that come up under land law and policy. Now, finally, say that you don't have access to a computer, or you're not comfortable using a computer. We do have available in hard format in our reference department the books. The books are exactly like the online resource. The only difference is they don't have the citations at the end of the article. They do have the additional readings at the end of the article that you can use, and they do have the articles. This is the one on slavery. It is 2 volumes. This is the first volume. They're found in the reference room, and you can look them up in our catalog. This is the one on Supreme Court decisions. Again, it's available in the reference department, and you can, again, look it up in the catalog to find out what the call number is. Call number is basically this number that's found on the spine.
We are springing into summer learning at the Chattahoochee Valley Libraries, and the program you just attended is one of the ways you can earn completions. Just go to cvlga.org and look for Spring into Summer Learning. You can register yourself and your family online, and then start reading and attending our online events. That's all you have to do. We're giving away weekly gift certificates, and every completion you make enters you into a grand prize drawing for tablets, games, gifts, and more. Remember, you have to register to win. cvlga.org, and we'll see you online again real soon.